Hello to all my dear loving kids. I'm Meenakshi Kothiyal, your computer teacher, and I welcome you again to the online video class of computers. Children, so far we have done our lesson number 7, that is Internet. Okay? So today we have already done with the exercises questions. Okay? So today in this video I'm going to give you a worksheet. The same way I had given you the worksheet 1. The same way I am giving you this worksheet. Okay. What you have to do, you have to note down all these questions in your notebook and you have to write down the answers of its own. Okay. This time I'm not going to tell you any answer. You have to find out and you have to write them down of your own. Okay. This is only for, it is a kind of a revision or it is a kind of a test in which I would see that how much you are studying and how much you are paying attention at home. Well, children, just take it as a test. Try to do it of your own. If you are not knowing any answer, then look at the book and then write down the answer. But it is a kind of a self-test. Okay? So, children, before proceeding towards the worksheet, let us take a quick recap of what we have studied in this chapter. So, children, we have studied about the term Internet. Internet means international network in which millions of computers are combined together to share information. Okay. Also, we have studied about the uses of computer, that is used in communication. It is used in the field of education. It is used in the field of entertainment. Okay, online shopping we can do with the help of internet. So many things are there. Banking activities can be done with the help of this internet. Okay, so there are many uses of internet. Okay, now children, next we have studied about the basic requirements for internet. Means if you want to have internet, what are the things that are required for the internet? Okay, so the first one we have studied about that is that internet connection, and that internet connection is provided to us by the internet service providers, means the ISPs. These are the companies, they provide internet to the users. Okay, like BSNL, Vodafone, okay, Jio. These are the ISPs. Next, we have studied about the modem. Modem, what it does, it is a device which is connected, which is used to connect the telephone lines to the computer. Computer sends the digital signals. Modem converts it into the analog signals and then the data is transferred. Okay, because in telephone lines digital data cannot be transferred. Okay, so that is why we have to use the modem, so that it can convert the digital signals into the analog signals and analog signals into the digital signals, so that the information can be shared between the computers and telephone lines. Got it, children? Next, we have studied about that we use telephone lines for the data sharing. Next, if telephone lines are not there, if you want wireless connection, then you would use data card. Okay. Also, we have studied that we would require what? We have got all these connections. Now we would require a web browser, means a software which helps us to open, to access the information on the internet. Okay, children. Next, we have studied about the basic internet terms like www, World Wide Web, website, homepage, web page, URL, hyperlink. We have discussed about this in detail. Okay, you can see my previous videos if you have not seen it yet. Okay. Now next we have I've shown you the practical, that how you can start the internet, means how you can open a web browser, how you can search information on this with the help of the search engine. So this is what we have studied in this chapter, children. Okay, so now I'm going, so let us get started with the worksheet. Okay, so here comes question number 1. Take the right option. Now, question 1, the first part. What is the largest network of computers spread across the globe called? 3 options are there. You have to write down only one option. No need to note down all these 3 options. Okay. So the first A option is multimedia, B option is internet, and C option is cable network. Okay. So whichever is the answer, just write it down directly in your notebook. Second, Dash is a special program or software to open websites. Options are A. www, B. web browser, and C. web page. So which of them is used to open the internet, to open the websites? Okay. Now the third one. Which is the main page of a website, or you can say the first page of the website? Options are A. web page, B. home page, C. hyperlink. Now, fourth one. Dash is one of the most popular search engine. Okay. Now, options are A. Chrome, B. Google, C. Internet Explorer. Whichever is the correct answer, just write it down directly in your notebook. Okay, children? Now, let us proceed towards our next question. Question number 2. Fill in the blanks with the correct words. First one. A dash is a software that is used to access information on the internet. Now here I have given you some options, okay, so that you can easily find out the answer, okay. I have given you some options out of which you have to write the correct answer in the statements given here. Second one, dash is a collection of various websites. Just find out the answer and write it down in your notebook. Third one, dash and dash are the two most popular web browsers. We have studied about the examples of web browsers, okay. Here I have given you the options. Find out which two of them are the answers. Fourth one. Dash is one of the most widely used applications of internet. Okay, just write down the answer. So children, here comes our question number 3. State whether the following sentences are true or false. Okay, first one. An email is sent through the internet. Is it correct, children? Just find out and write down the answer. Think about it and write it down. Okay, is it whether it is true or whether it is false? Okay. Now the second part. An ISP is the company that gives us access to the internet for a fee. ISP means the internet service providers. So is this statement correct? If yes, write down true. If not, then write down false. Just think of yourself, children. Then only you would come to know about these things. Okay. Now the third one, the World Wide Web is not a part of the internet. Is it? Just write down. If it is wrong, write down false. If it is correct, write down true. Okay. Now the fourth one, only 1000 computers are connected to each other through internet. Find out and write down the answer. Fifth one, we need web browser to visit websites. If it is true, write down true. If it is not correct, write down false. Sixth one, we can view previously visited web pages using refresh button. We have studied about the various buttons which is present on the web browsers, on the websites. Okay, so just go through the chapter, read out their uses, and try to find out that is the refresh button used to visit the previous pages. If you find it correct, write down true. If you find it wrong, write down false. Okay, but make sure that you would understand this question and then write down the answer. Seventh one, a website is a collection of web pages containing related information. If it is true, write down true. Okay, but go through the chapter first. So children, here comes our question number 4. Write full form. First one, URL. Second one, ISP. And the third one, www. Okay, you have to write down their full forms. Okay, these are the internet terms. Now here comes our question number 5. List any 6 uses of computer. Now children, you have to write down any 6 uses of computer. It is not given in your book, but we have already discussed in our previous videos about the uses of computers. You can take help of internet also. Now you know how to start this question. You can take it as an activity. Okay, what you have to do, you have to search for this question on the internet. Okay, the same way you have to search, like you have to use the search engine, that Google, okay, in which you have to type this uses of internet, and the uses of internet will be displayed over there. Okay, just go to the links and try to find out the answers and write it down in your notebook. Okay, so this is an activity. You have to use internet to find out the answer. You can do this in your mobile also. Okay, children, so this is enough for today. In this video, this worksheet I am giving you. Okay, if you are not getting any answers, just note down the questions. I will reply you back with the answers. Okay, but make sure that you will do it of your own. Okay, don't take help of others. Okay, so try to write down the answers of the questions which you know, which you can do. Okay, if you do not know the answer, I will reply you back with the mail. But make sure to note down the question, all the questions. Okay, so do your work in a very beautiful handwriting. Okay, so this is enough for today in this video. We will be meeting soon in the next video. Till then, stay safe and stay home.